Right. All right. Let's see if we can do this again, man. Let's see if we can do this again. Of course, I share the house with a gang full of kiddos. So I'm very confident that my internet got ripped up a little bit. But give me a Lima Charlie if you can hear me loud and clear, man. Give me a Lima Charlie if you can hear me loud and clear. Let's see. We can get this going again. Get some folks up in this building. Hey, Mike and Ice, I see you back in the building. I don't know what happened, but hey, listen, we're back. I didn't even get rolling into the deals yet, so we appreciate that. And so we'll get some more folks, some time for some more folks to get back up in here. And also had to kick some teenagers off the internet for a second. But yeah, give me a limit, Charlie, if you can hear me loud and clear. But I wanted to just kind of talk about some things when it comes to the actual Amazon deals that I'm thinking about getting. But before I even talk about those, as I mentioned in the video that I put out yesterday, in order to get Prime Day deals, you got to be a Prime member. So make sure that you sign up for at least a 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. You can always cancel it within that 30 days. If you're watching this live stream now, that means that you've kind of committed to the purposes of, making this happen. You're kind of ready to rock and roll with that, and I can understand that. Okay. So if anytime during this live stream, if you are just like, show me the deals, I want to see the deals, you're running your freaking grape, all the deals are listed in the description below. Maybe, matter of fact, I should even put some text on the screen that might even let you know that the deals are listed in the text below. Okay. So if you just want to get right to them, you're not really interested in me highlighting some deals or stuff like that. Here, let me throw some up here. Let me see. Deals are in the description. We'll add that to the screen, and that's kind of big on my freaking grape. Let's just bring it down smaller. Let's put it up here. So yeah, the deals are going to be in the description below. If you're interested in just kind of getting right to those, then I can get that. I can understand that, and all that good stuff. So just kind of do your thing whenever you see fit, and we'll just leave it at that. So for me personally, there's some deals that I'm kind of interested in. There's some deals that I've kind of like wanted to see. One of them being is this Nikkor flashlight that is like, I know it's a flashlight that I don't necessarily need because, Streamlight just came out with some similar flashlights as well. And it's like, I don't know if I need it per se, but I think I think I kind of want it. Right. So, so some Nikkor flashlights I want to check out, and so it's kind of like we're just gonna kind of see where it all lands at, where it all kind of goes to, and all that good stuff. So deals in the description. Let me see. Can I make this a little bit smaller? There we go. All right, so that way, if you just want to jump right to them, that you can. I want to highlight some deals from some companies. I think I might do another live stream later. This live stream is highlighting the Amazon deals, but there's a lot of companies who are purposely trying to mirror Amazon's specials and sales on their own websites. Either they don't sell on Amazon, or they do sell on Amazon, and they're trying to incentivize you to come to their website because the deals may be better. I don't know if I can do all those in this live stream, in this video, because there's a lot of them. I let a lot of companies email me, which means I got a lot of information to digest and kind of navigate through, and that could be difficult. But let's just jump into a couple of them right now, and then we'll say what's up to a couple of folks. First off, I want to highlight this deal from Borelli. Borelli has some stuff going on, but I keep seeing this Kershaw Federalist. I bought this 3 months ago, the very first time I showed this to you guys. It is clear. I emailed the folks at Borelli. They're getting rid of all their Kershaw. They're going with every knife that they make. They want it to be a gun maker who makes the knife. So for instance, if I go to their knives section, all their knives are made now by a gun maker. Now these gun makers don't make these knives. They're OEM them from another company. I mean, either Old Timer or something like that. But that means that if you're not a gun maker making a knife, your knives have got to go. So they have the Kershaw Federalist. Listen, there is no price on the internet that can reach this Kershaw Federalist price. I enjoy this little nail nip knife. It gives me a little feeling of like a gentleman style knife, a knife that's not super aggressive. It's made in the USA, which every Kershaw is not made in the USA. It is rocking CPM 154 blade steel. It's a nail nick knife. It is really slicey, really good at like cutting up fruit and apples and stuff for my kiddos. I just was just like, this deal is still here. Like, this deal is still here. And I'm like, hey, it is what it is, man. If you still are interested in picking this thing up, it's now $49. It's been slowly creeping down. $194 MSRP. It's now jumped down to $49. This might be something that you might want to snatch up. I think it's a pretty good looking knife, but you know, it's going to be up to you. Now, just highlighting a few other companies that are doing their deals on Amazon, and they're doing their deals on their own website. So I'm going to highlight Woobin real quick because there, of course, Woobin has the Amazon deals. One thing I would say about Amazon deals this year is that it kind of surprised me. Like, there's some deals that are a little bit different that I was like, yeah, this is some different stuff. Okay. So the X2, listen, the X2 is normally 98 bucks, 56. No one spends $98 on this flashlight. It normally will go on to sell like $72. So this is at $56. It's a good deal. I would probably get the brass one, which is $158, or the copper one, which is $158. And then it brings it down to $109, right? That's what the savings are, 31%. But you can force patina this one, right? And the force patina on this is freaking fantastic. I need to grab it and show you how I did mine. But then you can throw on top of that the code WUBIN or WUB20 and get an additional 20% off these savings. So if you buy this flashlight at 56 bucks, 20% on top of this is going to get you a little bit more than $10 additional on this. That's a really good deal. And if you spend $99 on Woobin's website, they give you a t-shirt. I don't really care about that, but if you're just like a super Woobin fanboy, then that makes a lot of sense. This is the one I wanted to highlight, is the X2, because I love the way mine patina and I think it looks really great. But it's not just the X2. They have a lot of flashlights that are on their savings that they're trying to mirror on Amazon, but they're trying to do a little bit better on their website to incentivize you to come to their website. So if any of these interest you, if any of these have any specific colors, like for instance the X1, this new variant of the X1 just released, it's not even on Amazon yet. You can use that 20% off on here, so something that you might want to check out. Now listen, Coast has been impressing me lately because I always just used to laugh at Coast flashlights. Coast of Portland, they make flashlights, they make batteries, they make pins, they make EDC stuff. But they were really focused on like the working man, HVAC guys, electricians, someone in welding, someone that needs a light. They don't need to be fancy. They need it to work and stuff like that, right? Well, they've shifted their attention towards EDC, and I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, first off, the Coast Slayer, I've been very interested in this. Now, Coast has sent me stuff in the past, and I've asked them like, hey, I appreciate the stuff you send me. Can you send me a Slayer? They're like, no. We're going to send you what we want you to promote. And I'm like, all right, cool. Even though they send me that stuff, I don't promote some of it. They've sent me a ton of stuff. Some of it you've never seen. I'm like, send me what I want. And you're guaranteed to get some camera time, but whatever. These are what I'm interested in. These, like, you know, these slender flashlights like the Nikkor EDC 25, the Nikkor EDC 27, the Rovivant A30, the Coast Slayer, they're taking over. People want these like thinner flashlights in their pocket. These fit better in a pouch. They fit in MOLLE webbing. Now you can get the 1150 lumen, the one that doesn't have any extra trinkets to it, $59.99. That's a really good price. 1150 lumens. It's not a turbo mode like the Nikkor EDC, which is 3000 lumens, but this is really all you need. And that's $59.99. If you must have a red light as well, then it's going to cost you an additional it's going to cost you a little bit more money. And then if you really want a laser, it's even going to cost you more. I don't need either one of those two. I will be fine with just the flashlight itself. You know, there's a couple of other things that they're kind of some things going on as well. One thing that I noticed is that their Coast, this RL35R, this voice controlled headlamp is normally $99. They dropped the price down to $79.99. They just quietly did that. I think maybe the price was just not digestible for some folks, but this is I demoed this a couple of weeks ago on a 5 unique EDC items. This thing's literally voice controlled. You put it on your head, you tell Coast on, Coast off, Coast red, Coast blue, and it just changes the flashlight color to whatever comes out of your freaking grape. Whatever come out of your soup coolers, it changes it using your voice. This is a fantastic headlamp. It also has like a a like a safety light in the back. So if you're wearing this like while riding a bike or whatever, this is one product they sent me I was extremely surprised by. And you know, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was fantastic. Now listen, Alpaca. Alpaca has their Amazon stuff going on. I get that, but here's the thing: if you stick to Amazon only, you miss out on other deals. Their vertical sling, they have more colors on their website, and the deals are a little bit different and a little bit better, quote unquote, could be better on their website. Okay, so that's something to think about here as well. So the Alpaca vertical sling, this is big enough to fit an iPad mini. You can see this Bubba, he's putting an iPad mini in his right now. This is a vertical sling. If you're tired of those horizontal like fanny pack looking slings, this might be a sling for you. So the materials of this thing specifically is X-Pack. Hey, listen, X-Pack for $49. Yeah, that's a good price. This is a final sale, it's non-refundable, and you can't return it. So, you know, that's something to think about. It's obvious that they're trying to get rid of this, but it's a very good looking sling overall. I don't know. Actually, yeah, you can remove the actual, you can remove the sling itself, and you can then treat it like a big pouch and stick it inside of a bag. Yeah, that makes it even more attractive. Now, listen, it's not just that item specifically from Alpaca. They also have a bunch of other stuff. So any of these other items that might be interest you as well, you can check out. They have the vertical sling in different colors. Oh, look, the vertical sling just went down $4 more. It was $49 a few minutes ago. It just went down to 45 bucks. There you go. There you go. So even $4 more on there as well. Now, one thing I don't see is their Tech Elements pouch, which is on Amazon. It's a fantastic deal. We'll get to that here in a second. But I mean, listen, it's smart. It's smart for these companies to have sales that correspond with Prime sales as well, because it just kind of helps keep them in the black, right? So Axwell's doing a buy one get one yesterday and today only. Axwell is doing a buy one get one free on select wallets. Now what they did with this is they did, you know, cute by half. It is buy one get one free, but they kind of brought their prices up to normal prices, but it's still a really good deal. So normally when these wallets go on sale, they go on sale for 68 bucks. I had to check my price history. So they're normal aluminum wallets right here that are 90 bucks. When they go on sale, they go on sale for like 68 bucks. So if you buy one get one free of this Army Green wallet, you're really spending 45. So you legit are getting a savings. But I just wanted to show you that this is a different savings that they normally do not do. Why do I like the Axwell wallet more than the Ridge? The Ridge wallets, they made a lot of improvements, especially since MKBHD joined their board. But a lot of people complain about the little screws in the Ridge wallets coming apart, the pricing of the Ridge wallets. I like Axwell. When I first reviewed them, I shit all over the product, but now I've carried it for almost 2 years, not every single day. Right now I'm carrying a daily carry code pouch, but you know, I have carried this thing off and on for almost 2 years, and I've really appreciated the quick change features of the plates. You can literally take the plate off, switch it out with another color very, very quick. Makes a ton of sense, right? And I like the fact that a portion of their revenue goes towards veterans organizations. There you go. If I could do this all over again, they sent me the Army Green, they sent me the orange, and then on my own, oh look, this is $69. I wonder if you buy this one. Hold on, let's add this to the cart. And then let's add, is anything else $69? Giggity, $69. Let's add these two. Let's see if these automatically do buy one, get one. So anyway, let's go to checkout and see what happens. Okay, so it looks like you can't get buy one, get one on sale items. It looks like it's on stuff that's fully priced, which is fine. You can still use my code MarineX and get 10% off the price. So, you know, if that's something that you want to do, but if you need to buy stuff that's fully, you know, full price or whatever, that'll get you the deal. But listen, I enjoy these wallets quite a bit. If you're trying to get away from traditional wallet or whatever, this might be something that you may want to check out. Now, Kaiser, of course, Kaiser, Vodsteed, CJRB, Savivi, We Knife, they're all doing their Prime Day sales. They do sales all the time. But Kaiser's trying to sweeten the deal a little bit more directly on their website. The Kaiser Executive Original in black, normally $84. It's 42 bucks, 50% off. This is cheaper than Amazon. They also have that in the green color, 154C in blade steel, 42 bucks. The Gemini is normally $69. Giggity. This just came out in 2024. I guess, I don't know if they're discontinuing it already. Maybe it didn't sell that great, but it looks like it has G10 scales with a carbon fiber overlay. Nice. $34.50. So you also got the mini sheepdog 154 cm blade steel micarta scales, $34.50. This is actually a really good price. $34.50 for the mini sheep. So they have just a few of their knives on a special 7 and particularly if you're trying to get some new cutlery for your kitchen. You got a Damascus steel. I don't know if I want Damascus steel in the kitchen because there's a lot of different materials that go on kitchen knives, acidity from tomatoes, and you're cutting up all sorts of stuff. I don't know how good that's going to hold up, but if you've had your hand, it's sold out, you can't buy that anyway. But if you had your eye on any of this stuff, this might be your opportunity to come snatch it up whenever you see fit. Now, before we jump to the Amazon deals, let's just see who's up in this thing and all of that good stuff. Mike and Ike's EDC, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. Got the Lima Charlie confirmation. Redskin Faithful, thank you for kicking the door in as well. Says Julio's here, says, what up, boss man? What up, man? Appreciate you kicking the door in. Scotty, what up, Scotty H? I hope you're having a good morning. It says, good morning to you, Bless Nice. Hey, what up, man? Appreciate you kicking the door in. Fight or flight? Hey, it depends on the scenario. Okay, if I'm going to get jumped by 8 dudes, I am flight. Teenagers are bandwidth hogs, 100%. I got a 15-year-old, what I'm saying, she be on her MacBook Air and her iPhone and watching TV at the same time. I said, you have 2 eyes. How are you watching 3 devices? How are 3 devices on? I don't get it. Well, one's playing music and one has a YouTube tutorial to teach me how to crochet. And then I'm like, oh, listen, it's just too much for me. It's just too much to me. Altitude Riders here as well. Appreciate you kicking the door in. Let's see. It says those big cheap pouches we like are on sale again. Oh, that's what. Oh yeah, the big the wax canvas pouches, different color. Yeah, I need to add those to the list. So listen, this is what I'm gonna do. My Marine X list is going to be in the description below, and I'm gonna update that throughout the day. Okay, you can also hear blinking. You can hear the noise in the background because Discord is popping for the YouTube for you guys as well, so you can join the Discord. I need to, if I have any of my moderators in here for Discord, there's folks that are joining for Discord, but you join the Discord, and once you're verified, let's see who's here real quick. Are you a part of the Discord? themarinex.com/discord. That gets you the Discord. Let's see. Let me throw the Discord. Matter of fact, if one of my mods can throw the Discord into the chat, and what you do is you join the Discord and it gets you some different deals in here. So folks can throw their own deals that they find here, right? I threw a deal in here. We see that Ironside threw a deal in here, 43% off. So there's all sorts of areas in here just within my Discord that brings you different deals. There's general chat, there's pocket dumps, let me know what you're carrying for the day, etc., etc. Oh, nice. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. True Budget EDC and prepping, is that the, what is that? Okay, looks like the paramilitary 3. All right, okay, I'm seeing what y'all are doing here. Anyway, yes, join the Discord, because not only can you post your fantastic pocket dumps in here, but you can also get the deals in here that I may not necessarily get to. So that might be something that you may want to check out. We also got areas in here for anything that's gun related that YouTube may not be the biggest fan of, but of course we want to see more of it, so you can always post that stuff here as well. If you want to buy, sell, trade your own items, you can throw them in here in the Discord. And look, True Budget saying he took an offer on somebody's raccoon, so you can buy, sell, trade your own items. I recommend if you do that, do those transactions through PayPal or whatever, but you guys are grown, you can do whatever you see fit. Then I also have this in here set up where it automatically posts YouTube videos from some of my favorite creators. Tri-State EDC, we got Mike and Mikey Daily Carry. We also have Everyday Minimalist. So anytime anybody else goes live or whatever, it posts that type of stuff in here as well. So all sorts of stuff to do in the Discord if you want to come check it out. So if anybody in my mods, if you see anybody join and they trying to get verified, help me out and get them verified as well. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, so I appreciate y'all definitely kicking the door in and just hanging out for a second. We're gonna go over some of these Amazon deals here in a second. So Jeff Rogers, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. Hopefully you're having a good morning. The real Chris Brown moderators. Hey, what's up, man? Appreciate you kicking the door in. It says present. 25% off. Really? For Battle Box? You know, I need to check them out. I still haven't really given them a go. The Timex Expedition is bomb proof. I've worn it. I think I have that a part of my deals page. Yeah, I do have that a part of the deals page. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Is the mobile wireless hotspot needed? What was y'all's opinion before you invest in one? I used to have a mobile wireless hotspot when I did a lot of work. So my current job had me traveling 2 weeks a month every month. Sometimes I was traveling up to 18 times a year. There's only 12 months in a year. So you see how some months I was doing double duty. And we had the wireless hotspots, and then finally our jobs got tired of people losing it. So they just made everyone's cell phones unlimited wireless hotspot. So that's how if we're on the go, we just hotspot with our cell phones, and it seems to work fine. The Griffin Co. Scout F3 knife. Ron got one. Okay, let's check that out, real. Field trip, Griffin Scout F3. Okay. $345. What did you God damn. What did you get this for? what steal of a deal did you get this for? If this thing is $345, like organically, right? What did you get it for? DJ, thanks for kicking the door in as well, man. Hopefully you're having a good morning and all of that good stuff. What's the best deals? Dom, just click on my list, man. I'm gonna highlight some deals, but I got like almost 100 deals. I'm not about to go over all that shit. I am literally still working. I just took a quick break for this live stream. If I were to turn the camera to the right, you would see a 34-inch monitor with my email pulled up. Okay, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. This is a hobby for me. All right. Hey X, have you ever thought of uploading your live streams to Spotify? You know what? I'm a avid user of YouTube Music. I really need to give Spotify another go. It's just so much to manage. If I start uploading stuff there, then I gotta manage it, and you know what I'm saying? It'll be a little bit hard. Mr. Skilla, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. Let's jump into these MarineX Prime Day list deals. Listen, this list is in the description, okay? This list is in the description. So I'm gonna highlight some stuff that I found interesting, but you don't need to wait around for me to highlight stuff. You don't need to wait around for me to run my mouth about anything in particular. If there's anything that you see right now, I got this at 99 items. I intend to grow this list throughout the day while I'm kind of dicking around, chilling out, doing whatever. You know, we're going to kind of grow this list as it sees fit. This is one thing that I noticed about this versus previous years. This is the third year I've done Prime Day deals. The deals are unique. Companies are actually stretching their legs out. Companies are actually dipping their toe in the freaking water and giving this a go. Okay, so we actually have some deals that are a little bit more worth it. I'm looking at some of the stuff that I've highlighted here that I know for a fact that I want to just take a quick look at as we go through. Let's see. Oh yeah, I just bought this. There's just so much, guys. There's just so much. Let's just jump into this first one. So of course, as I mentioned before, the MarineX Prime Day list is in the description. This is the very first thing in the description. Let's talk about this one, the EDC wax canvas pouch. I am literally carrying this bad boy as we speak. This is the EDC wax canvas pouch by Daily Carry Coat. I've been using this as a wallet for it's been a few weeks now. This is where I got my Benchmade bailout in this bad boy. This is my EDC for now. And also this allows for me to carry my flashlight in the same area. I'm rocking the Ace Beam Pocket Light AA. This is the titanium, the 10th anniversary edition. Complete overkill. Get the regular one for 29 bucks. This one's like 79 bucks. Okay, they sent this to me, otherwise I wouldn't own it. Because this thing functions just like its little brothers, and you could save all sorts of money, right? So of course the very back has loop panel, so if you want to throw your patches and REs on here, I normally either keep a Marine Corps Eagle Globe and Anchor back here, American patch. You know, I normally put full-size patches back here, but I don't really do too much. This back area, I tend to just keep my Zippo back here. You can put whatever you want. I smoke sticks, probably smoke 2 or 3 sticks a week. So I like to just have a fire source on my pocket at all times. And then in the middle, this is where I keep all my credit cards and shit. We're not going to open that up. I expose my credit card numbers. But all my credit cards, my driver's license, all that type of stuff is right there in the middle. So this daily carry code pouch is what I'm rocking at the moment. Now, this thing is normally $29.99. No one buys it for $29.99. Let's just keep it real. Okay, according to my price history chart, it normally hovers around 26 bucks. At $18.19, that's actually a pretty good deal. It has have a very durable YKK zipper. It does have this little lanyard hole at the very top. You can put a carabiner up there or use it to hook stuff to it. See, there's a lot of people load these things out. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. Okay, I see the functionality of it. I see where people can go with it, but I love it when I keep it slim, because then I can put it in my front right pocket and I don't feel like a freaking knucklehead. That's just me. Okay, now the Olight Arc Flex. Listen, when I did my review of the Olight Arc Flex, the summation of my review was it's an EDC flashlight that's trying to be a work flashlight, and it doesn't know what it wants to be when it grows up. And at the full price of $79.99, I wasn't down with that shit. It didn't really impress me. Okay, it didn't really impress me. But at $63.99, okay, now the story changes a little bit. 20% off for Prime Day. You can get it in 2 different colors. They sent it to me in black. I actuated this thing 1,000 times on purpose. Now, I'm pretty sure in their little factories, they actuated by literally moving the 90-degree head. I articulated that head 1,000 times. I mean, I would have my daughters do it. I handed it to my wife. I would just be sitting on the couch watching 600-Pound Life. And I was just like, hey, we got to keep articulating this head. I'm testing it for a YouTube video. People were getting, listen, it made it, okay. 1,000 articulations for me, it still withstood that. So I'm assuming if you do spend 63 bucks on this, you're going to be fine when it comes to durability. So it does have 1,000 max lumens. It's an Olight. Okay, you charge it from the bottom. That's, you know, the proprietary charge is something I've never really been a big fan of. You see, they said that they did 10,000 swivels. I didn't do that many. Okay, I did 1,000, and it seemed to work just fine. If I could do it all over again, I would probably get it in red. I like the brightness of the red. And at 1,000 lumens at $63, if you want that articulating head, then go for it. But if 1,000 lumens is your goal, I'm almost kind of like going back to this Coast flashlight that we talked about earlier in the live stream. I mean, you can get this one, you know, save a couple of bucks, get a little bit more lumens. It's kind of like, you know, which one works out for you. You kind of got to think about which one works best for you. All right. Now, the TomTalk Wanderer. This is the Wanderer 5.5 liter travel size sling bag. I did a full review on this bag. I like to just kind of give you my summary of these before I try to tell you why I may or may not purchase it. The summary on this sling bag is if you're 5'5" and taller, this sling bag is going to look good on you and you're going to like it. If you're shorter than like 5'6", it's going to look like you stole your big brother's sling bag, and you should not purchase this. Okay, I'm 6'2", 225 pounds. It looks fantastic on me. My wife is 5'3" and 100 and fine. I don't know, she's fine. Okay, and it looked ridiculous on her. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. But when it comes to organization, features, and stuff like that, this thing is fantastic. It fits my cameras inside. It fits my iPad mini. I can put my Nintendo Switch if I'm traveling, and my phone, all sorts of room inside of this bad boy. $55.99. You see the pricing on the other colors. They're not even dropping the pricing on the other colors. It just lets you know that they are pushing the black one. These other colors are new, right? When they sent it to me, the X Pack didn't exist. I actually kind of like the way that X Pack is. That's normally $89. It's 20% off for 72 bucks. And it looks like they have the X Pack black. And if I could do it all over again, I would probably get the X Pack in this tan color. That looks pretty good. But X Pack always looks better in pictures. Like if you get X Pack's tan, sometimes it looks like somebody that's on freaking crack cocaine or shooting up drugs in their veins or something like that. Sometimes X Pack can look a little funny. I don't know. Sometimes it could just look a little funny, right? It says, do I carry the daily carry code in my back? No, I carry it in my front right pocket. The only thing I will put in my back pocket is my phone. Every now and again, I will put my phone in my back pocket. And when I put this, I carry the Google Pixel 7, right? And when I put this in my back pocket, as soon as I begin to sit down, like as soon as I transition from standing to sitting, I immediately grab it and set it on the surface. So this doesn't live in my back pocket when I'm driving or when I'm sitting at my desk. I don't like anything else in my back pocket. No wallets, nothing. So some folks like to carry multi-tools in their back pockets and all sorts of stuff. I am not down with that type of stuff. It's not normally something that I particularly enjoy, but you know, everybody does it a little bit different. Now listen, I own, hold on, wait, did the price go back up? Let me see here. Let's go to one size. No, okay, so the price is $64.99. Listen, guys, I got, I'm an idiot. All right, let me just show you something. That's $64, right? We're gonna show you the Hazard 4 poncho. So I bought the Hazard 4 poncho for $100. I own this poncho. Now it's a little bit thicker than the one I'm about to show you, but I had to learn this lesson the hard way. Hazard 4 does not make this poncho. It is OEM by a company called Glorifier. And they have a cheaper version of the same poncho that's $117. This thing, because of the Hazard 4 brand name, they can make this thing $117. I learned this the hard way, okay? Learned this the hard way because this same company, Glorifier, makes these ponchos for other companies. This is my favorite poncho, and I know it's EDC stuff, but the things about this that makes this sense is because I like to hunt, I like to fish, I like to ride my bike in the rain. Like, I don't care if it's raining. I'll still get on my bike, throw on some goggles, and go to the post office, right? This is what I wear when I do that type of stuff. This very front pocket can fit a 14-inch MacBook Pro. That's how big this, so right underneath this loop paneling, that's a pocket. It can fit a 14-inch MacBook Pro in there. You take this thing off, it can turn into a tarp. You see the different goofy things they're doing with this thing. You can do all that horrible Photoshop photos. Like, they could have got a real model, to wear this. But why buy the Hazard 4 when you can just get, you know, you can get the same company, FireTech. FireTech is getting this from Glorifier, $64.99. If you're the person that's always outside, you want to keep this in your vehicle. If you're at a soccer game, you're going to be hanging out, you're barbecuing or whatever, you know, use this thing. It basically goes about mid-thigh and it keeps you pretty dry. You can just sit out there. It's waterproof and you're ready to rock and roll. The Nikkor EDC 25. There's some Nikkor flashlights that highly interest me. So the Nikkor EDC 25 stripped away some of the features of EDC 27 and you still get a lot of functionality. Now, the Nikkor EDC 25 and the Nikkor EDC 27 has two new versions called UHI versions, which are on Nikkor's website, which messes around with different lights for the front elements. And I think they can produce longer 3000 lumen bursts, but the OGs, the EDC 25 and EDC 27, they are both on the prime list from Nikkor. And this is 3000 lumens. You can get 3000 lumens for about 12 seconds. It doesn't stay for long. $59.96. Now, this one lets you know what the battery is with the left indicator with the green. The right indicator lets you know if you're on low, medium, high, or turbo. That's what the 4 blue dots mean. Comes with a little USB-A to USB-C charger on it. And that's not a horrible price, because if you really think about it, let's just throw Nikkor in here real quick. Nikkor is doing a sale on a bunch of their stuff. If you want the EDC 27, it's $71. That's on my list as well. You can check that thing out. Don't buy the P18. I own this. I hate it. I don't like it. You see why it's 21 ratings, 3.5 stars. Yeah, that's accurate. It's shitty. I don't like it. But the thing about Nikkor that I'm interested in, okay, guys, the Nikkor item that I'm interested in is the Nikkor M2 Pro 1000 lumen. This thing is finally going on a sale. I have been watching this like a hawk. Did you guys take my advice and download a price tracker? I talked about in the video yesterday. Look at the price on this. Look at this, $44. It does not move. It has moved for Prime Day. Even on Nikkor's website, my discount code only gets you 10% off. So I was like, 41 bucks. And it didn't make me feel that great. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this now. We're gonna buy this now. Let me hide my credit card information. We're gonna go ahead and throw this in the cart. And let's see, place order. Yeah, man, because it's been just super interesting. Like, I've been highly interested in checking out this flashlight for my pouch, I've been really interested in checking out this flashlight for my pouch for quite a minute, and at this price, this is a purchase that I want to make. So I just snatched this thing up, the Nikkor M2. Now this is the M22A Pro EDC flashlight. Streamlight just came out with a similar version to this, and it cost a little bit more, but they're sending it to me. So I'm gonna have the Streamlight AA version of this, right? I'm gonna have the Nikkor version of this, and I know Through Night has a similar version. These like pen, you know, they kind of like they look like a big pencil, but they use AA batteries, but they also have a rechargeable battery inside. I originally saw this on Gideon Tactical. Shout out to Gideon. He showed this flashlight I think like a year ago, or maybe not a year ago, like 6 months ago in his EDC loadout. And it has, let me tell you something. It has been something that I've been super interested in. So I got to see what this is. We also have oh, okay. Now I wanted to show this deal because this is not listed as a Prime Day deal. But I tracked the pricing on this, and this thing normally lives around $75. I wanted to show you the Gerber E-tool. This is the tool that we use in the Marine Corps. This is an emergency shovel that I keep in my truck. If I were to go off-roading and my tires were to get stuck, I would try my best to dig myself out. You know, it does have a serrated edge that you can use for chopping if you want to, or for sawing. If you want to use it to try to take down small tree branches, you can use it as a defense tool. You can do all sorts of things with an E-tool. So the reason I put this on my list is because 20% off is not really true. It is 20% off list price, but it normally hovers around $75. So 70, you know, that's an additional $11 off where it normally hovers. I like the Gerber Gear E-tool. I've had SOGs, I've had no name brands. I've tried to use them hunting. I went hunt on my hunting property one day, and one of my deer stands had wasp nests inside. So I had a off-brand E-tool with me. I took it inside. I was like, when those freaking wasps go to sleep, I'ma go in there and I'ma F them up. I went to take one swipe at the wasp nest at night when they're dormant. They're more dormant, and the freaking E-tool bent and wouldn't stay sturdy. And I was like, oh no. And of course I pissed the wasp off. They kind of started to wake up. Never again. So now we go name brand only for me for this particular tool. It's made in the USA. I'm a big fan of it. The E-tool is where I like to rock and roll. Leatherman has done it. What? Leatherman is participating in a Prime Day deal? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. This is my EDC multi-tool that I currently carry whenever I carry a multi-tool. I'm looking at it in my premium leather EDC pouch right now. The Leatherman Free P4, the Free P2 have both been discontinued by Leatherman. This makes sense why Leatherman's like, just F it. Put it in the Prime Day deal. We never participate. $149. Now it has dropped to $104.96. It doesn't do that. Can I show you the price history on this? It does not do that. $149. One time it dropped to $148.95. I guess that was a deal. $1, right? Yeah, this is a real deal. This puts this Leatherman Free P4 cheaper than the Leatherman Wave Plus. Has more features than the Leatherman Wave Plus. Well, it has different features that I like, not more features, different features. The Wave Plus, you know, it does have the micro driver, and it has the driving tool. You know, I get that, but the Free P4, I like it that you can access every single tool while the multi-tool is closed. So I'm a big fan of that. You can also open the Leatherman Free P4 one-handed because of the free technology, the magnetic locking system that they use. So you can literally open this thing one-handed. So, and if the Leatherman Arc is just out of your range, and you know $100 or $236 doesn't really work for you, then that might be something that you might not want to look into. Okay. Now, this is not necessarily listed as a Prime Day deal, but when I look at this, it's normally $139. It jumped down to $111, and it's kind of been hovering around $111 specifically for this colorway. Now, when I go and I look at black, if I go, it's like every single color is not always $111, but this is the one that kind of draws me in. It's freaking topo design on the blade itself. This is a Leatherman Signal. If you're a camping bull, if you're a hunting bull, if you're outdoor bull, this might be something that you may want to pick up as well, with the awl inside and the saw and all that good stuff. $111.96. But it's still crazy because the free P4 is still cheaper than this. Cheaper than this. And this is a made in America Leatherman. All Leatherman multi-tools are not made in America. If they are, on the pliers, it will say USA stamped on there if it's made in the USA. Like if we go to the Signal, is the Signal made in the USA? It is not. It will be stamped on the pliers if it's made in the USA. So if that's something you also care about, you might want to check that out. You might want to check that out. So also getting back to this page here, what you guys are saying in the chat before I even go to the chat, I know someone mentioned the I think it was Jeff that mentioned the Timex Expedition Scout 40mm watch. Yes, sir, Bob. The Expedition Scout, whether you get the 40mm, I think they make a smaller version of 36mm. This is a very, just a very good starter watch to get you away from your smartwatch. You know, I'm on this like crusade. I'm on this crusade to get you away from your freaking smartwatch, right? I'm on this crusade. So of course the smartwatch that I'm rocking right now, the watch that I'm rocking right now, this is the Mercedes Rec Spec Popcorn Edition. This thing is a freaking panty dropper. Okay. This thing, you wear this watch, it's a guarantee that you may get, you may go 20 toes with somebody, whatever your flex is, but this watch is like $200. They're having some Prime Day sales going on right now as well, but it's like $200. Let me zoom in. I mean, $200. It's a good looking watch, but automatic movement and all that other type of good stuff. As you can come through, get yourself the Timex Scout. Dip your toes into the world of analog with this watch. It has a date calendar, which normally watches don't have at this price point, not in watches that I would like to carry. So big numbers that you can see when you're wearing this thing. If you glance down while you're hiking or you're walking, you can see this pretty easily. Normally $38.49, 22% off at $29. That's not bad at all. Jumping over here, let's see what you guys are talking about real quick. I just picked up the EDC canvas pouch. Thanks. Yeah. Hey, let me tell you something. This pouch that I carry, I'm a big old fan of it. Okay. Now I'm just a big old fan of it. I'm a big fan of it. Hey guys, let's do a quick giveaway. You never know when I'm going to do these. All right, we're going to give away a Daily Carry Co. mag blade. Now, let's see. So the mag blade, we're going to see this. And the thing I like about the mag blade is Daily Carry Co. is trying to be bold. All right. They're trying to be bold. They are trying to be bold. So, of course, it's like this switch style mechanism. It has magnets on there that you switch around. You come around. Now, the other two mag blades that I have will be for members only. We'll talk about that in Discord, and we'll probably do a members only stream. But this mag blade we're going to give away to anybody that's here right now. So, shout out to you that's currently here. M390 blade steel, magnetic closure on this bad boy. It's gonna have my fingerprints, paws all over it. I think it comes with a microfiber cloth. I don't know what's in here. I think it's a microfiber cloth in here. I'm not even gonna open this, but I'm gonna give this away. So we got the mag blade, M390 blade steel, version 3, dailycarryco.com. Shout out to Daily Carry Co. for providing a couple of items for giveaway. We appreciate that, man. We do appreciate that. So how are we gonna do this giveaway? Let me go to my YouTube page, and we're going to ask a fact about my YouTube videos, and whoever gets the fact first correctly in my chat, whoever gives the fact correct first in my chat will win. And all you got to do is email me. You just got to email me. You got to email me today. All right. So some of the OGs are going to know about this, but let me just go and look at some videos real quick. I'm on my own page. I recommend, guys, while you're waiting for me to make my announcement of what I'm looking for, open up a browser or something and go to my page. Go to my page and prepare yourself to answer this question, okay? Go to my page and prepare yourself to answer this question, because unless you just know my content by heart, you're not going to know this, because I don't even know all my content. I've posted, over 600 videos on this channel, all right? All right, so let's go down here and take a look. Let's go down here and take a look. All right, let's see. Damn, I'm old. Can't remember shit. Says KW. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a goddamn member. We appreciate that, man. All right, so I did a video. It was a year ago. All right, it was over a year ago. So that's something you could think about. All right, I did a video on a kids EDC kit, and it was a kids EDC kit to help them get out of a certain situation. Someone pasted in chat the exact name of the kids EDC kit that helped them get out of a situation verbatim in chat. So it was a kids EDC kit. It featured the Data Crew pouch. It features a Data Crew pouch. It was a kids EDC kit to help them get out of a certain situation. Whoever pastes that in chat first will win this mag blade. So kids EDC help them get out of a certain situation. You might want to just Google the word MarineX and like kids or MarineX, you know, child kit or whatever. I've done a lot of kits about my kiddos because I'm always thinking about safety and stuff for my kiddos as well. But so coding is close. That's not it. That's close. Super close. Ed, you're close, but that's not the exact name of it. Ed, you're super close, but that is not the exact. I want the name verbatim in chat. I want the name verbatim in chat. There it is right there. The first person I see it is with Carrie. Carrie keeps kids safe. Must have child abduction kits. Okay. Congratulations to Carrie. Let me see if I can throw that over here. Yeah, I did a video about that. It was let's see. It was going. Yeah, I did a video. Keep kids safe. It's your must-have child abduction escape kit. Now, this is just a little kit that I said that your kids can keep on them if they were to get abducted. A few things that I think could help them get out of that situation. First is training, but you know, it's just a breakdown of the kit. Okay. So Carrie, what I need you to do is email me info@themarinex.com, info@themarinex.com, and let me know that you're the winner. Send me a screenshot of your YouTube page, and I will get this out to you. Okay. Congratulations to Carrie. So you can either email me at themarinex.com or you can go to themarinex.com/contact, and you can contact me there as well. So congratulations for that one. Congratulations. Yeah, man. So the other two, like I said, I'm gonna communicate within the Discord. Think about becoming a channel member. I'm gonna communicate within the Discord. My channel members don't have to be for the live stream. I mentioned to you guys a couple of weeks ago, I was trying to think, what am I going to give away for channel members and all this other stuff. These freaking mag blades, or the other two, are going to be for channel members. So we appreciate y'all as well for always supporting the channel and all that good stuff. You might call it the video with the splash. Gotcha. All right, let's see. Also here, now, some other deals that kind of interest me. Now, I did put a lot of deals within this as well. And the thing is there's some deals on here that aren't being like explicitly called out as deals. Like the Eberlin stock bando bag normally hovers around $44. $34.30 is a deal. And they just don't have it listed as a Prime Day deal. The Ridge Key Organizer. I'm going to talk about this because I don't know why some other companies are really sleeping on the opportunity to have their key systems, because it's a part of EDC, is a part of these deals. I looked at Jibbin. Jibbin seems to kind of be having some deals. We'll take a look at that as well. Orbit Key, I was like, what are you doing, Orbit Key? It's Prime Day. Like, what do y'all got going on? The Ridge Key Organizer, normally $75, $60 is a deal. Whereas if I go to the Jibbin key organizer. These are normally, I mean, these are not really smoking good deals. I see these things drop to $37 all the time. So I wouldn't feel pressed to buy this at $37.99, even though I love the jib and key system. I like it a lot, but I just wouldn't feel pressed, where the Ridge doesn't really drop in price very often. So if you've been interested in getting if you're a Ridge aficionado, okay, you're just a big fan of Ridge products, this drop, this is a legit sale for Ridge for the Prime Day special. So that might be something that you may want to pick up just to check out as well. So some other things on here that I found to be super interesting. Now here is the Rolling Square 6-in-1 charger. I use this, I'm using it right now. Can I grab it? Hold on. I guess I should grab it, right? All right, so the Rolling Square 6-in-1 charger. I'm literally using it as we speak to charge my iPod. My iPod Touch need a little charging, but this is it right here. So I like to use this. Let's put the iPod Touch down. What I like about this thing, it has a magnetic closure, so it closes magnetically. It has a cover, which I don't know where my cover is. I think it's in my pouch, but it does 6 devices, guys. It does USB-A to Lightning, right? USB-C to Lightning, USB-C to USB-C, or USB-A to USB-C. So you can charge different ways, 6-in-1 charger, all with this little thing that you can keep in your pocket. All with this little thing that you can keep in your pocket. So I'm a really big fan of the Rolling Square 6-in-1 charger. I use this thing all the effing time. All the time I'm using this. And the thing about it is, I like the fact that it can handle fast charging as well. So if I need to, literally, I can take this cord and I can use it to fast charge my cell phones. They have another version that can fast charge like a computer, like 100-watt version, and that costs a little bit more than this one. This is $12.93. I like the fact it's very compact, and you can just kind of keep this either in your pocket or your pouch. I can even slip it in this little daily carry code wallet that I'm carrying, and it's just really handy. I can't recommend it enough, and it's something that I use all the effing time. Now TomTalk is coming through with their stuff. Now the thing about the TomTalk bags is they start stuff off on their website, and then they bring it over after, you know, they kind of bring it over to Amazon. So the T33, I did a review on this. Full disclosure, TomTalk paid me money. I did the review. They didn't get to see the review, but I liked the bag. I did. I think this was a good improvement from their old bags. They're not paying me to talk about this right now. It's on sale and it caught my attention, so I'm bringing it to your attention. Okay, now they sent this out to me in the gray colorway. Is the gray colorway on sale? It is. The gray colorway actually is a nice contrasting color. And so this thing is, the thing I like about this bag is the entire bag is RFID technology, not just one section. So if you have your chip cards, your debit and credit cards inside that have chips in them or whatever, you don't want anybody to do any skimming scams, like when you're in a European country and you're some sketchy part of America or whatever. Skimming scams is where someone can walk by with RFID and get all the information off your credit or debit card while you're hanging out. Well, this entire sling bag will prevent that. Okay, normally $46.99. It has dropped down to $37.59. I would buy this over their OG bag. Okay, I would buy this over. The OG bag is right here. The OG bag is $32. It's cheaper. I bought this bag several times, but $5 more, $5 more, you're gonna get a smaller bag. But that RFID technology, for me, is worth it, in my opinion. And the logo is not as obnoxious on the new bag as it is on the old bag. The new bag just has a T on the very little pull tab over here, and you can take that shit off if you want to. Okay, the OG bag, the TomTalk logo, they were still trying to figure, they didn't know what they wanted to be when they grew up, so they got their big obnoxious logo on the sling itself. So that I will probably spend $5 more and get the smaller bag, but you know, that's going to be up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Now, I was just talking about the actual in-charge rolling charger and all that good stuff. What do I use it with? So I tend to use it all the time with my Nicore MB 10,000 Gen 2 10,000 milliamp hour quick charger. Both of these ports are power delivery. What does that mean? Is that you can use devices and they will still charge at the same time. Right now I'm using a camera. If I wanted to charge this battery bank into the camera and continue to give you guys a live stream, I can plug that up, right? So that makes sense. It also has a skin of, it's made of carbon fiber. That makes this thing lighter than other battery banks. So you're going to say, oh, man, X, it's just a 10,000 milliamp hour battery bank. Let me tell you something. When this is in your pouch and you can feel weight, carbon fiber really matters when it comes to these things. Both of these are power delivery ports. I enjoy that quite a bit. And I use this thing all the time for fast charging. You can see the price kind of jumps up and down. It goes down to $55 and it stays at $59.99 down here. And this is the first time since I think it's released, because this is Gen 2 of this battery, of this power bank. So it's $59 normally. It jumped down to, so it's $59. It jumped down to $56, $59. It's never been the price that it is today. It's never been the price that it is today, which is $40.96. Let's call it 48 bucks. That's a deal for me particularly, but that's how I combination. Listen, the Streamlight Micro Stream, you already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Oh, it says a smoking good deal on the Bose. Hey, put that in the, if you're not a part of Discord, throw that in the Discord. That might be something I need to check out. So Rovivon is trying to get into this like streamlined flashlight game as well. I talked about the Nicore EDC 27, the Nicore EDC 25. Take a little visual picture of the EDC 25 and then look at the Rovivon. The Rovivon's coming in with the E30. They want to get into this little streamlined looking flashlight game as well. So this one here, $71.96, 3500 turbo mode. Oh, they're trying to one up the Nicore. It a little bit bulkier on this head because it has a light on the very top. You know, they're trying to be different. But it does have only 2 reviews. Both reviews seem to really like it. This is a relatively new item. It gets you about 67 hours in eco mode. So charger on the side, has a port on the side. You know, me personally, you know, I would probably get the Nicore just because of the history. A lot of people have reviewed it, but if you want to just take the plunge, go for the Rovivon Angel Eyes E30. A few other Rovivons that are on there as well. A super popular flashlight. Everybody and their mom likes this flashlight. This is a flashlight that you should purchase and throw in your junk drawer, throw in your left pocket. And this is a lightning deal that only has a certain percentage for claiming. 72% is claimed. You see, I'm using a Honey app, guys. Have you not downloaded the Honey app yet? The Honey app just popped up on my screen and said you will save $7.27 at this store. It just checked the entire internet and it lets me know that Amazon has the best price on this flashlight. $25.86. That's a pretty good deal. It normally drops down to like $29, $20. It's not, I don't want you guys to get, you know, don't go crazy like, oh my God, $25. If you spend $58 on this flashlight, then I got a bridge to sell you. No one spends $58 on this flashlight. All right. But $26, that is cheaper than where it normally hovers at. We look here, guys, see how it normally hovers around 32 bucks. It jumped down to $30. It jumped down to $29.99 in the middle of June, but it normally hovers around 32 bucks, right? So this thing coming down to 25, it's the cheapest price it's been in 6 months. So if you already have a micro stream, maybe you want to get another one for your kitchen junk drawer. So, you know, listen, I make my daughters use the micro stream all the time. Like my daughter has to sweep underneath the kitchen table at the end of the day. And I say, you're not done sweeping. Oh no, Dad, I swept. And I pull out the micro stream out the junk drawer and I'm like, look, all them goddamn crumbs under there. No, I can see, I can see the crumbs. Okay. So that's one thing that you can use it for. Just something to check out as well. Here, listen. Oh my gosh. The Streamlight Pro Tac HL5X. Ugh. It's a fucking disgusting name. The name is ridiculous, but the price is right, sir. $78 and 34 cents. When I bought this, I bought it on what I thought was a good deal. I bought this in 2021. I bought it on a quote unquote good deal for $99. It's normally 108 bucks. I bought it for $99. It's now $78.34. You know what I use this for? Let me show you what I use this for. Let's see. Marine X oh shit handle. So I changed out the, let me see, Marine X. Oh shit. Hold on, let me find the video for you. I took my oh shit handle and I swapped it out with a flashlight. And the flashlight that I swapped it out with is this Streamlight. So it's a fantastic swap that you can do. It's an easy DIY project. You just need some quick fist little Marine X handle swap. What did I call it? Is that what I call it? Here it is right here. So I literally have two different flashlights that I use for this version. I have the Coast flashlight, the P18 XR, and I also will use the Streamlight HLX. If you just take your oh shit handle out of there, and literally you can either swap it with the Coast or the Streamlight. It's a super easy DIY. Get yourself two quick fist handles, get a flashlight. Now you have a flashlight above your head that you can use at any freaking time, and you're ready to rock and roll. I like it because you can now, when I get into my truck is lifted. When I get into my truck, I grab the flashlight, I can get in. If I get into a fender bender, or if I get into an accident, or if there's something I need to illuminate, I got a freaking powerful flashlight above my head. Now your mileage may vary. I'm not telling you to put a flashlight above your head. It's dangerous. I know if you get into a vehicle accident, the flashlight can come ajar and hit you in the grape, and you could freaking be Minecrafted. I understand that. You're grown up. Do whatever you see fit, okay? I'm just telling you that I use this one or I use the Coast, and they're interchangeable. If the Coast dies, because you know the standby time in the Texas heat is not forever. When that flashlight dies, it takes hours to recharge. I'll just literally put the Streamlight in there. They're both the same, around the same length and the same girth, giggity, and I can just swap those out pretty easily. So Mechanics Wear is dropping some prices on their freaking gloves. Now they have sales pretty often. $31 to $14 is an extreme sale. I wear large size. I don't know what they're going to be costing for you. Let's just say you wear medium. And let's see, is medium. So medium is $19. I think that the higher the savings are, or the higher the quantity are, the more the savings. They may not make as many medium sized gloves, why you can't get the same type of savings, right? Whereas they probably make a lot of large gloves. That's why this thing is coming in at $14.27. I like to wear gloves when I'm working on my vehicle, when I'm working on my e-bikes, if I'm working on stuff inside the garage. Listen, I don't care about junking up a pair of gloves, but if I can keep from freaking looking like an insane asylum escape guy before I put my freaking paws on my wife, because if my nails look dirty or my hands look dirty, I'm not going to be able to go 20 toes. Okay, so I usually will keep these on my hands if I'm working on stuff around the man cave or whatever. Let me see, are the other colors on sale as well? I guess not. But there you go. Check out the Mechanics Wear gloves. You should keep some of those on standby. The Sharpel dual grit, one diamond and wood file. You got your sharpening system here. Now, this one includes the paracord handle and a leather strap. $27.99. Let's check the price history on this. Okay, so it's not a huge savings. It dropped down to $26 in April. If you look here, it dropped down to $26 in April. This is why, guys, I told you to download a price tracker app, because they purposely seem like they bumped the price back to $34 last week just to bring it back down. So, but this is it hasn't been down at this price since April. So if this is something you're interested in, this is the type of sharpening stone that you would bring to the item. You bring this to the lawnmower so you don't have to take the lawnmower blade off of it, right? You know, oh, my lawnmower is not really, it's not really lawnmowering. It's not really getting it done. This is what you would take this to the lawnmower, give it a quick sharpen, bring this to the wood lathe, bring this to your shears. If you can't bring that item to your sharpening system, that's why you want to own something like this, or you can put in your survival kit. Okay. And you know, if you need a little bit of honing of your knife in between sharpenings, you can use it for that as well. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. Now, of course, there are other there's all sorts of deals within this system that I thought was super interesting. My list is pretty comprehensive. Now, let's talk about a couple of knives, because there are folks in the knife world that are participating in this. The Vodsteeds of the world are only doing very select few that they have their specials on. So is CJRB. I didn't really add too much CJRB. The Pyrite I did add, and a few others I added. I don't like Autumn, but I know a lot of you freaking Goon Squad members love you some Autumn, okay? The Autumn EDC. Now this is the raccoon. This specific VOD seat is the raccoon with the Autumn, and it is $55.20. Savings of 20%. Hey, listen, if this is your cup of, if this is the type of shit you like to get down with, then there you go. You can get yourself a Nitro V blade steel, ceramic ball bearings, and it does have, well, they call this the PEI handle. Listen, the word autumn is trademarked by the Saudi Arabians. Okay, so Autumn is trademarked by the Saudi Arabians. So, but the material, the organic material, other companies can still acquire it, but it's called PEI. So this is a PEI scales, which is Autumn, just not without the name, not the name brand, because I guess the Saudi Arabians would slap them with their freaking faces. So that's something to think about as well. All right. Let me check the price history on this. 69. Okay, so this giggity. This thing does stay at 69 bucks. If this is something you want to get, you might want to get this now because the price does not change on that. Now, the old tactical D1. I don't like carrying bit drivers in my EDC every single day. I've talked about this plenty of times, but a lot of you freaking guys like to carry them around. All right. This one's going to come with basically 2, 4, 6 bits, 3 bits, and then double-sided. So you got some bits, or actually it comes with 8 bits. Yeah, it comes with 8 bits. There you go. 4 bits, and then they're double-sided, so it has 8-bit sizes all together. Normally $27 or normally $33. You can get this thing in titanium silver. I think it's just titanium color. I don't know if this is true titanium or if it's titanium alloy, but there you go. Now you got a little driver in there. You can quickly fix your knives if they're starting to come loose. Which, you know what, the other day I was carrying a Wee Knife Banter, and the scales actually started to come loose, and I did not have a bit driver on me. I guess there's the one argument to carry it on me. You know what I did though? I just put it in my pocket and didn't use my knife for the rest of the day. Instead of carrying a bit driver, I just didn't use my knife because I don't want it to come apart when I flick it and I slice my hand open or some crazy like that. Looks like the blue is on sale as well. Normally $35. This is just a colored titanium, so it's the blue color in. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. This brass, it kind of got Grandpa excited. That is okay. This is 20% off as well. Normally $49.99. This thing has jumped down to $39.99. 20% savings. Brass gadgets. If you brass for that ass, man. If you like some brass, then this might be something you might want to jump on as well. Okay. Now I mentioned Alpaca on their website. All right. Now I mentioned Alpaca on their website, but they are not doing the same savings on their website as they're doing on Amazon. Which means they're going all in on Amazon, which I can appreciate. I mentioned they only had about 9 items on their website which have the savings on them. Here's the thing. You can literally have this is the most popular item that Alpaca sells. I was talking to Alpaca rep on WhatsApp. I think they're in China, right? So I was talking to an Alpaca rep on WhatsApp the other day, and I was like, hey, what's your most popular item? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh yeah, the Elements Tech case, hands down. Easy. Most popular item that they sell, normally $79, dropped down to $59.25, 25% off. Looks like you can redeem 10% more if you on select 5 items. We redeemed, let me see. So I redeemed that, and then is there extra savings on select item combo? Listen, you can even combo this and get the pricing even lower. Let me see if I go to buy now. What does the price become? It goes from $59 and okay, no, it's still the same price. It's still the same price. Okay, but listen, this is a really good saving. People really seem to like this thing, and because what I noticed, I was checking out Landon EDC's video on this. He did a great video on this. It stands up so well on your desk. And a lot of these tech pouches stand up on your desk, but they look shitty. They just look boring. Tom Talk, y'all got a tech pouch like this. It's a yawn fest. Like, I had to upgrade to your different pouch just to get something that made me feel good inside. This is Tom Talk's version of a tech pouch, right? Mine zoomed in. Let me zoom out. Tom Talk's version of a tech pouch. It stands up on the desk. It holds tech. I got a little tech in there. I'm a little tech bull, but this thing, I had to spend it. First off, they don't sell this on Amazon. They only sell it on their website. They may sell it on Amazon now. And second of all, it's not as big as the freaking Alpaca, and it costs more. I'm like, I mean, listen, why would you not get the Alpaca Elements Tech case? Everybody and their mom seems to enjoy this bad boy. There you go. It fits an iPad mini. And you can add this. Does it come with the sling attachment, or do you have to buy that? I wonder. I think it comes with it. Yeah, I think it comes with it. No, strap is included. Look at that. Come on now. That's a W. That's a freaking W. So they're doing a bunch of good stuff as well. Alpacas, they're coming through with the mini version of it as well. If you need something a little bit smaller, they got the Zip Pouch Pro, which is great to stick into a bag. Now, Olight sent me the Baton 4, and I thought it was interesting. But the Baton 3 Pro is on sale. Let's talk about these two quick items real quick. So, first off, the Baton 4 Premium Edition. They sent this to me when it launched. I compared it with the Baton 3. My review on this flashlight was this. If you have the Baton 3, it's not worth the upgrade. If you don't have either flashlight and the Baton 3 is cheaper, buy the Baton 3. That was my summation. But Olight no longer manufactures the Baton 3 Premium Edition. So if this is what you're interested in, this is where you go. Now the entire case is a recharging case like the Woobin flashlight. You can also use it as a battery bank to charge other items. If you need to charge your cell phone in a pinch, you can use it while it's still in its case. So you can literally flip this thing open and push the button and still use the flashlight while it's in its case. And they've made this compatible with I think the pre-run mini, and a couple of other flashlights will fit in this case, just if you need to charge those in a pinch. Okay, so they've done a couple of nice little upgrades. Normally $99. It does hover around $99. Sometimes it does drop to $84. Let me see where the pricing is on this. $99, $99, $99, $99, $99, $99. It went on a lightning deal to $74 in June. Yeah, it went on a lightning deal to $74 in early June. So lowest price in over a month. It's been about 45 days since it was this price. I like the OD green. Me personally, I would probably get the white though. Spend a little bit more money. That's just me. You know, I like the way the white looks. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. That's just me. Also the Baton 3 Pro. Now the thing is the Baton 3 Pro. They sent me the Baton 4. Is it the Pro? Hold on, let me go get it real quick. Field trip. I can't find the actual flashlight. Shame on me, because I used a competitor's flashlight to look for the freaking flashlight. I used the Woobin. Listen, I've talked about the Woobin F5. I use this thing all the effing time, bro. All the time. If it's always stuck on my toolbox because this back ring right here is magnetic. But I use the Woobin F5. This is also on a Prime Day deal all the freaking time. And I just used it right now to look for the Baton. So they sent it to me. They sent me the Baton 3 Pro. I thought it was the Baton 4. They sent it to me in cool white. I don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere. Actually, I like this one a little bit. So I just showed you the Baton 4 Pro Premium Edition. This is the big brother to that flashlight. Okay, you need more lumens. You need something that's almost security light worthy. That's why you would check this thing out. Okay, and so the Baton 3 Pro is normally $69.99, 30% off. That is a savings of 30%. Let's check the pricing though. Is it really all? Yeah, it does normally hover around $69. It did jump down to $48 in mid-May. So it hasn't been this price in 2 months. So this is actually the lowest price in 60 days. I like this one. If this flashlight, this Baton 4 is just not enough for you, you need more lumens, you need a bigger battery, you need more beef, the Baton 3 Pro is for you. You're already in the Olight game. You don't mind the proprietary charger, etc., etc. There you go. That must be something that you might want to check out. I was just talking about the Woobin F5. That's the flashlight I just showed you. This is on a sale. Now, let's just keep this real. It does hover around $36. They oftentimes have a coupon that brings it around 31 bucks. So you don't have to jump on this $29 if you don't want to. If you don't want to jump on this $29, you don't have to. Let's check the price history on this. See, it hovers around $36. But oftentimes when I visit this web page, they have a coupon that brings it down 15%. So they're literally giving you 5% more for the Prime Day. But don't feel pressured to get this bad boy. I have it in green. They also have it in gray as well. But I love it. I use this all, like if I want to use this right now to give myself some more light. Let's say for instance, I'm freaking sitting here. I'm like, oh, you guys can't see me that good. I can turn this on. Hold on, let me change this a little bit. All right, so now I just change it to daylight. And I can light my face up a little bit more. So I'm like, okay, you guys can't see me that good. Let's just turn this light on. Maybe I'll turn it up. You can see me a little bit better. Maybe I'll turn it down. Maybe I'll leave it right there. And I'm like, okay, now the folks on YouTube can see me just that much better. I use the F5 all the freaking time for all sorts of stuff like that. It normally does hang out on my toolbox. I grab it, look for something, and all of that good stuff. I mentioned earlier that, you know, Leatherman's doing this freaking sale that they never do. And I said, it's my little pouch right here, which I keep the nutsack at the ready at all times. The nutsack, double admin pouch, and leather. Mine is just starting to patina so much. It is getting grandpa so excited. Oh my God. The patina on my freaking nutsack paws is incredible. All right, we're not going to talk about that loadout right now, but the free P4 is where the game changed for me. The free P4, I have modified mine to add a bit driver. Okay. So if you decide to get this free P4 that they have on sale for Prime Day, I would highly recommend putting a bit driver inside of it. I bought this on eBay for like 64 bucks. And then taking the, you know, you just got to have like a little, maybe a stand or a vice grip or something that can hold on to the multi-tool. Otherwise, you're going to be putting this between your knees, trying to take the tools out. But I mean, $104.96. I've never seen it this low. It's normally $149. It's $150. I have seen it on the base website. Let's see. Field trip. Let's see. Let's go to the base website real quick. How much is it on the base website? So, oh, this is another thing. I know this is a side little thing, but if you are a military veteran, a spouse, or currently active duty, medically retired, regular retirement, whatever, go to shopmyexchange.com and you can shop tax free and buy stuff. Okay. So they have the Wave Plus for $105. And they don't even have the free P4 anymore. Here's a great price on the Leatherman Arc, $205, normally $239, and that's tax free with free shipping. So I have seen the base website get down to $159 for the Leatherman Arc, which is crazy good pricing. At $205 is still good pricing because on Leatherman's website it's $239. Let's just see what other deal. My bad. I want to know what deals they got going on the base. Stop playing with me. The Benchmade Adamas 156, normally $280. They brought this thing down to 150. I already own the Adamas. I own the mini Adamas. 156 for this crew wear. Ugh. You can get the regular size bug out for $94.50. Anybody veterans or active duty? First off, the bug out is $160 on every website on the planet, right? On base, they sell it for $135. And then base is also trying to mirror Prime Days deals, just FYI if you guys are wondering. But then you can get the bug out for $94.50. Now me, I like the bail out way more. If I had to get the bug out, it would be in the aluminum scales, which is right next to it for $154. Okay. They got the mini Osborne for $184. The Raghorn for $220, which is, they just released that about 6 months ago. Interesting. So they got some pretty good deals going on. Mini bug out for $99. I mean, listen, if you're, like I say, if you are a military vet, if you are active duty still and you don't feel like driving to the base or something like that, yeah, There you go. What's a good light for a book bag? For a school bag, I would say any light that's 350 lumens or lower. I would get that Streamlight Micro Stream. They got that on the sale today. If you just want a light for your bag, I would probably get this Micro Stream Space Cowboy, because you can put this in your bag, you can put this in your pocket. But the reason you might want a flashlight in your backpack is so that if your backpack is dark, you can take the flashlight and you can shine inside and look for your little books or your little whatever, right? So I would just get something cheap, because if this is for your backpack, right, it's only 250 lumens. If this grows legs at $25, you won't be butthurt. At least I wouldn't be butthurt. I don't want to assume that everybody's money is the same. I wouldn't be butthurt, but you know, you would be less likely to feel anxious about that. I would just talk about that Nikkor. Just you know, I just want to kind of put my money where my mouth is, to let you guys know that I do carry some of the stuff that I talk about, right? But this freaking Nikkor battery bank is still one of my faves. What else is in here? Oh, okay. So that purchase I just made live on stream, it's going to replace this Nikkor flashlight that I have in here. So I have this Nikkor M1C Pro flashlight back here, and I really want to get a more slim flashlight for this pouch, and I waited for this to go on sale. Get out of there. Get out of there. So this the purchase I just made earlier on stream is going to replace this. Let me zoom in. So this is the Nikkor M1C Pro. This just came out a month and a half ago. I bought it when it came out. They had a sale going on, so I bought it with the sale. All right, and I've liked it. It's a better flashlight than the one that's in my pocket, but it's a little bulky. It's a little bulky. So when I saw this special for Nikkor today, I'm like, thank you, wham bam, make it. Thank you, ma'am. I will take that. So the Nikkor, where is it? That's the Streamlight Stylus. The Nikkor, here it is right here. The M2A Pro, whatever. But it says, it says Marine X is gonna give us the hoorah. Yeah, I don't say hoorah. Hoorah. We put an H in the front, but for us the H is silent. But yeah, man, so we got the this is what I just purchased for Prime Day. It's gonna replace this flashlight. So the one this one, I think the one that I purchased, they have around the same amount of lumens, but it's gonna be more slim, and I think fit a little bit better in this pouch. And then this flashlight, I'm going to see if one of my buddies wants to snag this bad boy up. I'm looking to see what else is in my pouch that needs a little bit of replacing. I think everything else in here is pretty good to go. I mean, for me personally, guys, Prime Day is it's not like a day where I just like, I'm just going to, you know, balls to the wall, spend as much money as I can. I have a lot of strategic purchases that I like to make. Let me see. SD card V90. Like, I know I need more stuff for my YouTube equipment, which is, you know, some boring type of stuff. But, you know, like for instance, this is a sale that I would snag. These are always over $100. Now they're 99 bucks. It is the type of little things that I think about, SD cards. But hey, another thing, here's the thing. I have an issue when it comes to my water cups and bottles. So this is my current bottle that I keep on my desk. This is a Owala, I think they call it, 40-ounce monster. I use this to drink my water, all that good stuff. Use this to drink the water, right? But this does not fit the cup holder of my truck. I know you can buy the cup holder extension, and it has a bigger extension that you can put in your cup holder and it will get fatter. I know that. I understand that. But I don't want that. I want something that could just fit in my cup holder, my buddy's cup holder, my wife's cup holder, and whatever. And I was going to get a Stanley, but everybody and their mom has a Stanley cup. And then I started looking at Yeti. I started looking at the smaller version of the Owala or whatever they call it. And then the Yeti popped up. Normally 35 bucks, $22.75, 26 ounces. I kind of wish it was 30. I just want like a few more ounces of hydration. That's all I really want out of this. All right. And it's also a little feminine looking to me. You know, no offense to anybody. For me, it's just a little feminine looking. Like me personally, it's a little feminine looking, but I'm still attracted to it a little bit. Normally $35, $22.75. If we look at the pricing, it started out at $46 in May. It jumped down to $35, and it has stayed at $35 with the exception of 2 days in June. It just stays at that price. So I'm like, this might be something I might want to snatch up just to be able to have something in my vehicle. because I have the Arctic cups, I have the Owala, but I just want something that just helps me pound hydration. So that might be something that you might want to look into as well. Now listen, this Gerber Gear EDC zip blade, this Gerber Gear EDC zip blade, this is a unique item. Never heard of this shit. So first of all, you can attach this to your zipper and make this into a zipper pull. So imagine you want to put this on a pouch, or you want to put this on your jacket. I don't know why you want to put this on your jacket, but whatever. And now you just got yourself a little box opening monster with a frame lock, plain edge knife, box opening monster, quick release, just in case you need to go through TSA and you need to leave this at home. You have a quick release area, or if you don't want to look like an idiot leaning your entire chest to your box just to cut it, has a quick release attachment, which makes a lot of sense. $15 down to $12.32. This is actually a pretty innovative product. If you always have, you know, let's just say, for instance, you're a renegade and you replace the zipper on your freaking pants. You replace the zipper on your pants with this thing, man. Your pants are always with you, right? So you're always ready to freaking open up a box. There you go, man. But I thought that was a pretty unique item from Gerber. Gerber's always trying to think outside the box. Giggity, literally. You know, a company that rarely does sales, and they make a lot of stuff in America. They're even the stuff they don't make in the States. They're, you know, a proud American company. They're for the tactical bros. They're for the security officers. They don't even really aim at the regular EDC people. But the Surefire Stiletto, 10% off is a good sale because they don't like to put this thing on sale. They just don't. The Surefire Stiletto Pocket Light is a nice little light. What are the max lumens on this one? So it stayed at 100. It was 113, 103. Now it's 102. Lowest price that it has ever been. But what are the lumen outputs on this bad boy? So you can go from 650 lumens, 250 lumens, and 5 lumens. Okay. It has a strobe mode, easy to conceal. This is a type of flashlight that easily goes onto your plate carrier, goes onto your MOLLE attachments. This is like for the tactical bros. Really slick and easy to use. The fact that it's like this concave or this like shape, this kind of looks like a fish. This makes it easy to slip in and out of MOLLE webbing and stuff like that. Slip in and out of areas without getting caught on the stuff. That's why they shape it like that. So I kind of like that. I mean, 817 ratings, 4.7 stars. This is not their first rodeo. They rarely do sales. That might be something that you might want to look into as well. Now, through night, I'm not a big fan of companies that do too much of everything. I'm not a big fan of companies that do like a little bit too much of everything. All right. Through Night makes flashlights, and apparently they make quick release keychains. I did not know that. But you know what? I was reading people's ratings. People seem to really like it. And so the thing that drew me in for this is, if you're the type of bull that takes their keys off a lot, for instance, my daughters right now, my neighbors across the street have been living here since 1994. The other neighbor has been living here since 1996. They have become really good friends, right? Let's just, they've become really good friends. They just went on an African safari together in Kenya. Well, they gave my 15-year-old daughter and my 9-year-old daughter the task of watering their plants and a couple of other tasks that they have to do. I'm watching them dig her nails to get her key off the keychain, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, if you had a quick release keychain. But they're in their late 60s and early 70s. They don't care about all that type of stuff. But if you're the type of person who's always giving your stuff to the dog walker, giving your stuff to the babysitter, giving your stuff to your keys, a quick release keychain makes a lot of sense, so that you can just quickly take stuff on and off. Normally $19.99, $9.99, 50% savings. That's a pretty good deal as well. Now, there's another item on here I wanted to highlight, which I never effing use, but I decided to pick one up for one particular reason. My sons oftentimes find their way into the man cave. And when they get into the man cave, they want to just touch shit. I'm an EDC bull. I got knives and flashlights and wallets, sunglasses and pouches and cell phones and headphones and IEMs and all sorts of stuff. I have to steer my sons to stuff that they're allowed to touch. This is a couple of items that they are allowed to touch. Okay. So they literally, I keep this on one of my side desks that keeps my coffee areas. This just lets them come out. They know I keep a couple of these on there. They know that they are allowed to fidget with it and play with it and take it off. And I kind of found myself when I'm making coffee kind of fidgeting with it too. All right, so that's fidget toy. Normally $18.99 is $12.99. I bought it when it was $15.99. I guess $18.99 is not a horrible price, but I bought it at $15.99. So if you just like the fidget, or if you have someone that's always in your jungle juice, that might be something that you may want to check out. Oh my God, can I show it to you? Is it accessible? Hold on, let me turn the camera real quick. All right, this next item is on the wall right now. I was like, let me just show you the shit, man. Let me just show you the stuff. So this is my little plate carrier holder. It might be a little hard to see, but my little plate carrier holder right there with the lights that look all funky because I just turned up my settings in my camera. But that's where I keep my plate carrier. I kind of just keep stuff there at the ready. And I got it on a special. I got it on a deal. Now, I use this thing all the time. I use it for rucking, hiking, all that type of stuff. I don't have a helmet and all the other type of stuff that they have on the photo on Amazon, but I still enjoy that quite a bit. This thing has dropped down to $19.59. If you're the type of person that's interested in getting into rucking, or you keep a loadout because you just never know. I know a lot of things are going on in America. You might want to keep a loadout at the ready. That's a pretty good deal. 30% savings, $19.59. It looks like it's even cheaper if you don't need the actual plate carrier holder. If you just want something to hold your bag and to hold your helmet, there you go. You can get it for even cheaper. I would get the whole loadout, me personally, and just kind of leave it at that. That might be something that you might want to check out as well. Oh, wait, the hero clips. They're back at it again. Prices are even better than what they normally are. 20% claimed on these bad boys. Normally $27.32. Normally when they do sales, they do a sale on one hero clip, not the packs. This is a 2-pack. This is a 2-pack. So you can get a 2-pack of the mini size, which is a decent size. Can we get the, let's see, how much is the 1-pack? The 1-pack is not on sale, 13% off, but I would probably get the 2-pack because, you know, you're saving $7 really. $4 on that. I love hero clips. You can hold bags off of the ground. You can, you know, use this to clip something to your plate carrier, clip this to a table, to whatever. These things are fan freaking tastic. I don't know if they're doing anything else on their sale. These two broads are kind of good looking out there glamping. Okay, I see you. All right, let's see. Let's see if there any of the other ones are on sale. You see how many times I bought this, different variations. I guess only the mini ones are on the sale right now. Yeah, I'm seeing the mini ones only. So there you go. Use that link in the description. Grab yourself that. Now, I have these Fantic. They have this Fantic X5 manual hand tool. I showed you guys the Olight one earlier. This one's cheaper. And I'm gonna get it even cheaper for you. Okay. First off, no one spends $39 on this. Regular price $39.97. No one spends that money. It does normally hover around $30, so it's already a good savings at $26.99. But then they have a clickable coupon right here to get you 30% off. Then they have another coupon to get you another 5% off. Like, it's like, you know. So let me just see what that price is if I were to buy it now. Let's see. Add to cart. Let me go to my cart real quick, and let me delete this. And we'll delete this. And we'll delete this. Let's just see what the final price is. All right, looks like the final price goes down to yeah, the final price goes down to $14.07 after you do all that clicking and stuff. $14.07. That's a pretty freaking good price. That's a pretty good price. So it goes from the $39, which no one spends, as I mentioned earlier. It normally hovers around 30 bucks to $14. That's not a bad savings if you want to get yourself a nice precision screwdriver set. Yes, you can use it for your knives, but you can also use it for small repairs on laptops. I just had to replace the screen on my 15-year-old I was just talking about earlier. My 15-year-old's screen on her MacBook Air. I just use a set similar to this, a little bit more extensive. I'm not going to lie to you, similar to this, but this is the Hoto set, same concept, but the Hoto set has way more bits in it. Okay, but this set cost me like 59 bucks. So of course the Hoto set does the same exact thing, but it's 59 bucks. It's also has a battery in it and all the other type of stuff. Listen, I noticed when I was doing that repair that I would have much been better suited to use the manual one, because the electronic one, when you're trying to take screws out of a laptop, you would strip them fast. I couldn't believe, even though this is super low power, you still will strip them fast. So manual, you need to keep a manual with you and be ready to rock and roll at all times, because you just never know. All right, so that might be something you might want to check out as well. Now, this is the thing about this Civivi. The Civivi, this is the Synergy. The Civivi Synergy it's a Prime Day deal, but it's a hidden deal, guys. It's a hidden deal. Let me just show you how this works real quick. So let me go to buy it now. And how do I cover up my address? Hold on. Let's go to add to cart. Let's go to my cart. The Civivi has discontinued a few of their knives, and they're not like really openly advertising it on Amazon. And it's kind of like I had to like go to Civivi's website, see that they had this specific item that was discontinued, go to Amazon, find the item, and then they have an automatic coupon code that when you throw this thing into your cart, it will automatically discount. So I just showed you guys this thing at $71. It is a complete hidden secret that this thing just automatically discounts 50% off, $42.33. Here's the code that they auto apply in your cart that they don't tell you about. So if you've been interested in the Civivi Synergy, it has a Nitro V blade still. It's nothing super special about it to me. The reason I'm bringing it to your attention is because if you have been interested in this knife, or you just like getting Nitro V bladed knives from Civivi when they're on a sale, then there you go. I do like the way the scales look. It's a Jimmy O. Young design. And so but only this version, but the non-Damascus version, the Damascus version is still full price. Okay. But I kind of like the way those G10 scales look. Those actually look kind of dope, but it's up to you. That's just something I wanted to bring to your attention. Why is it like that? I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know if you can see my Eberlin stock. I was going to show you this Eberlin stock Bandit, which is a pretty good deal as well. And okay, I got a meeting in a little. Oh, the Daily Carry Co pouch. Now the Daily Carry Co wallet pouch that I was just talking about here a second ago is I'm a big fan of Daily Carry Co stuff. I don't own this one. The reason is because all the webbing is one direction. I kind of wish some of the webbing was horizontal, but at $16.34, it's like, yeah, maybe I can get over it. Let me see how some people freak these things out. Let me see some people's loadouts. All right, so this guy has his badge in there. He has his Sharpie, his CRKT. Comes with a little RE. This guy threw looks like a bailout with the non-glass breaker in there. Okay, so one thing I would say about this, I haven't made this specific purchase because I do wish some of the webbing would face the other direction. However, at $16.45, you're trying to get into the pouch game. You want to know, how does this thing feel? How does this thing use? That's a pretty good price, 50%, 53% off. Then they have a coupon right here to get you additional 10% off. So it's going to take another $1.60 off of that bad boy. Now you're in the world of like the $15 and some change mark. There you go. There you go. So you might want to check that up as well. It says, I just picked up the Hoto precision screwdriver set on Huckberry the other day for 45 bucks. Ugh, good price. That's not bad. That's not bad. Speaking of Hoto is they're having some sales as well today. Now I checked their website. Their website has no sales going on. Zero. Zip. The only difference between their website and Amazon is they sell some items on their website that you cannot get on Amazon, right? That's like the only benefit to use their website. But if you are in an apartment, this flashlight gives me like trendy vibes, all right? This flashlight gives me, you know what I'm saying, 2300 max lumens. I don't know how many seconds it can maintain through 2300 lumens, but that's pretty freaking bright for 59 bucks. I don't know if this is made of aluminium or what it's made of, but I would say that this is a great excuse me, flashlight to keep in a kitchen junk drawer. You're an apartment boy, you're in a dorm room, you don't want to look like a EDC nerd with this super tactical black flashlight with knurling all over the sides and stuff like that. Then there you go. This thing's normally 79 bucks. It jumped up to 99 bucks early July and it stayed there. This thing dropping down to $59 is the lowest price it has ever been. This is the lowest price that it has ever been. So you might want to check this out if you you want to just have like a solid kitchen junk drawer flashlight. Big tactile button on the side there, easy to press, has a lot of good ratings. I mean, look at this guy. He's standing in the middle of a ooh, man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. This dude stood in the middle of a auditorium or a theater and shined it to the rear. That looks good. You can even see the dingy ass seats in row 2. You can even see the dingy ass seats in row 2. This is a pretty good illumination, man. I just wanted to see the size in someone's hand, if someone would hold it. Giggity. Let's just see if we can see that real quick. All right, so someone put it next to their Sofriend SP. Okay, so it's actually not that big of a flashlight. Someone said it's overpriced. It might be overpriced at 99 bucks, but at 55 and some change, or 59 and some change, there you go. That price becomes a lot more interesting. It becomes a lot more interesting. Listen, a lot of people don't. Max Level EDC put me onto the Work Pro game. He put me on a Work Pro game when it came to their multi-tool. Shout out to Max Level EDC. When he showed this to me, it was $25. When this thing first came out, it was 35 bucks. It was already a great price when it first dropped. Then they dropped it at 25. He showed it one day on his channel, and I was like, "Oh, $25. That's a pretty good deal." Yeah, then they just went up themselves again at $19.99. Listen, you're not into multi-tools. You just want to know, would I even like a multi-tool? Would I carry it? Would I use it? At $19.99, this is how you test out your love for a multi-tool. 18-in-1 tools. It has a lot of stuff that some more premium multi-tools absolutely do not have. I mean, it looks like it has a wood and diamond file on there, a saw, a serrated blade, a plain edge knife, some scissors. I don't know how good their scissors are. You know, Victorinox has God tier scissors. Leatherman has God tier scissors. I don't know how good their scissors are, but you got some Phillips, slotted screwdriver, bottle cap lifter, can openers. I mean, this thing, listen, there's some features about it that it lets you know it's a budget multi-tool. For instance, the wire cutters and the pliers, those are not replaceable, so you're gonna have to sharpen it. Where Leatherman's is replaceable, right? So you see that multi-tool. If I take you to Leatherman's, a more premium multi-tool, you see the wire cutter right there in the middle, that little bolt that lets you replace it instead of having to sharpen it, right? So you see the difference between a $20 multi-tool and a $100 multi-tool. But if you really want to just get down and see if it's something you're gonna like at 20 bucks and it has a pocket clip, obnoxious logo on the side, I will probably get the green color. I might even take the pocket clip off and a little bit more subtle branding and just wear no pocket clip, but it's up to you. That might be something that you might want to check out. Speaking of the multi-tools, I think SOG is in this game as well. We got the Gerber dime, which is normally, we'll check this out real quick. So the Gerber dime doesn't have it listed as a Prime Day deal, but here's the regular price right here, guys. The regular price of the Gerber dime is 25 bucks. It's listed as 29. It normally sits at 25. At $23, I've seen this at 22 and some change. The Gerber dime is decent. I keep a Gerber dime on top of my man cave refrigerator, and I use this to open up. If somebody comes over, they want a Corona or something like that, they use a Gerber dime to pop the top. That's what I have a Gerber dime for, okay? But if you've been interested in it, if you've been wanting to check it out, that might be an opportunity to do it. I just sent this to a channel member. Shout out to Bentley. I don't think he's here right now, but he was in the Discord. Are you a part of the Discord? You should make sure you're a part of the Discord, okay? That is when, you know, that is where I normally will talk more interactively. When I get an opportunity, I talk more interactively with folks within my Discord. So I was in the Discord the other day. I just dropped the link to the Discord in there. And Bentley was he was like, hey, does anybody have, oh man, we got a lot of people that just joined. If I have any moderators in the Discord, just make sure all these people get the chance to get verified. Because I don't even know, like if I go to this person and I go to add row, yeah, so some folks aren't verified. So if I have a moderator can verify all these people, I would appreciate that. But anyway, I was in general chat the other day in Discord, and I also have a members only area in Discord. And the members, oh, okay, let me see. Preppy 3-day emergency kit. Anyone that have experience with the Go Box? I do. Haha, hold on, let me respond to this. Head Dwayne. I have tried it out. Anyway, so the there's a members only area, and Bentley was in here, and he was like, hey, does anybody have the Olight clip or whatever, and anybody have an experience with it? And I was like, hey man, just shoot me your address. And he DM me his address, and I sent that over to him. So join the Discord if you're interested in all that good stuff. And also just make sure you post your stuff in the right area. Greg, appreciate the love, but make sure you throw that in the pocket dump area where we have all the fantastic pocket dumps. Look at the freaking loadouts that we got going on right now. We talked about this earlier. Guys, put your loadouts in the pocket dump. I wouldn't mind highlighting some of those on the stream that we got going on today. So put some of your loadouts in the Baton 4. He has this freaking wiener knife from Blade HQ, and I guess that's a tactile turn. I think that's a tactile turn over there. That's not bad at all. You know the thing about this freaking wiener knife though, this thing it's slicey AF, and someone could slice their fingers off thinking it's a freaking toy. Let's see. Live says I just joined, waiting to see if I can be verified. Yeah, let me see. I don't know if I have any mods in there right now. But yeah, we'll get you. What we'll do is I'm about to jump off here in a second, and all these people that just joined, I'll make sure you get verified so that you can chat. You can chat it up. So, but yeah, man. So this Olight O clip, Olight sent this to me when it dropped. It dropped 2 months ago. I thought it was decent. It does hover at $29. And this thing is now at the $24 mark. That's a pretty good price. What I was using it for the short time that I had it, is I would put it on my actual, so like on this, if we look here, behind that plate carrier is my rucking bag. And on my rucking bag on the shoulder straps, I will put a light on there. Right now it's the Woobit E7. But sometimes I changed it out for the Olight O clip. It worked out well. Sometimes also on the Olight O clip, I will put right there on that plate carrier next to those sunglasses and next to that hero clip. And that way I can just keep it on the entire ruck. Like this flashlight is what I call a sacrificial flashlight. Like I turn it on at the beginning of my ruck. I might go 3, 5, 7 miles, and I don't turn it off for the entire ruck. So that way people can see me as I'm coming, and it lasts the entire time. You know, it might take me a couple of hours, hour and a half, depends on how long I'm going to ruck, and I'll just turn it on and just let it go. I don't care, right? So this is actually a pretty decent little flashlight. I'm a big fan of that thing as well. Now listen, Bibbery, these multi-tools are giving Leatherman, SOG a run for their money. These are really good. I first saw these on Max Level EDC. Shout out to Max Level, because they have so many features for so little money. Diamond file, wood file, crosscut. I mean, they got the plain edge knife, a serrated edge, a wood file, a wood saw, pocket clips. They're using non-security bits. They have a bit driver. Just too many features for $27.99. This is almost Leatherman Wave-esque, right? So this has about as many features as a Leatherman Wave, a free P4. They give you bits. I'm assuming those bits that come in it aren't the greatest in the world. They also give you a Molly pouch for $27.99. Even at full price at $39 was not bad, but $27.99. This is a multi-tool I would happily carry if I didn't already own the free P4, hands down. Hands down. Let me see anything else I want to highlight. So as I mentioned before, guys, this entire loadout is linked in the description. And so you're wondering like, oh, you're not talking about that. I see you know, I see that item in your screen. You're not going to talk about it. It's there. Just click the link, go check it out. And it might be something that you may want to check out. And let me see, anything else I want to highlight here? Oh, the pyrite. Okay, listen. So when CJRB dropped this bad boy, they dropped it at $39.99. They had a coupon that brought it to $29.99. So they brought it down 25%. Here's the lowest price it's been since release because of 7% more off. I mean, 7% is 7%. You know what I'm saying? 7% is 7%. So that's going to get you an additional like $2 and some change off of this bad boy. That's not bad. I enjoy the little CJRB Pyrite Light. 3.3 inches. Now, if you're in a municipality where you only can carry blades 3 inches or shorter, get the regular Pyrite or something like that, because this Pyrite Light is 3.34 inches. It's going to be too long for you. It also is using FRN scales, not G10, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you guys, if you want a budget banger and you want to just be able to get one knife and just rock out with your cock out, this is the knife to get. At, you know, you're going to be spending like 27 and some change on this bad boy. Oh yeah, all day, every day. They sent me one and then I bought one for a buddy. That's how much I liked it. They sent me one and I bought one for a buddy. So, hey, I'm just saying that might be something that you may want to check out as well. Anything else that really jumped out at me that kind of just made me, oh yeah, the Viper A. We got to talk about this real quick. The Viper A VE31. This is the pouch that I use. Let me see. Field trip. Let's see. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. Marine X TSA. Where is it? Here we go, right here. The Viper A pouches are the pouches I use when I go TSA. So initially 2 years ago, I didn't bring any of my stuff. I didn't put any of my stuff in a pouch. So the very first video that I did 2 years ago, I just had everything in a bag. Then Viper A reached out to me about a year ago and they sent me this pouch and I took the entire pouch through TSA. Hold on. I took the entire pouch through TSA. So I've done a couple of videos of items that I've successfully gotten through the airport, if you want to check these videos out. But the pouch that I use to get those items through the airport is the Viper A VE31. I like it. It doesn't get used a lot. It only gets used when I travel. I don't touch anything in that kit. So that way, when I'm about to travel, I just grab the entire bag, throw it in my carry-on, and go. It has a Leatherman style PS in there. The Leatherman style PS doesn't have a knife. You know, it has like a what is that thing called? The Griffin pocket tool or whatever. You know, so it has little tools of the Streamlight Micro Stream. Like, it has stuff in there that won't get confiscated by TSA. So I'm a big fan of that bad boy. So that might be something that you might want to check out as well. $19.19, normally $26, savings of 29%. That's pretty good. And it's a nice little kit that you can hold on to. Let's see. Oh, last thing I want to talk about. So the SOG, of course, we've heard of the Leatherman Raptor tool, right? The Leatherman Raptor tool is, you know, one of my buddies, he's a nurse. And he had this really old Benchmade Griptilian that he's been carrying this Benchmade Griptilian so long, the Benchmade Butterfly has rubbed off of his goddamn Griptilian. Like, he never sharpened it. I said, hey, bro, you know you can just send that in to Benchmade and they'll sharpen it. So he sent it to Benchmade. They sharpened it. It was great. But I was talking to him. I said, hey, what do you think of the Leatherman Raptor tool? He said he thought it was fantastic, but he was like, it's OEM by other companies. You can get it for $26. I said, okay, yeah, I wouldn't spend full price on the Leatherman Raptor tool in the future. But here comes SOG with their pair shears, where they're really trying to make a rescue tool that has more functionality. Seatbelt cutter, bottle cap lifter, slotted screwdriver, an awl, a Phillips head, serrated blade, and then you have the actual cutters to cut through jeans and shirts and all the other type of stuff as well. I mean, you know, $46.56. This thing says $74. It normally hovers around this price, guys. It normally hovers around the $62 mark. No one buys it for $74, but at $46.56, if you're looking to keep yourself a pair of emergency shears in your med kit or your vehicle, this is where you go. Forget the Leatherman Raptor tool. Forget all that. Look how much it folds down. The only advantage of the Leatherman Raptor tool is the sheath is better, in my opinion. You see, this is the sheath. This looks dorky AF. Like the Leatherman Raptor tool. Field trip. Leatherman Raptor shears. The sheath that comes with the Leatherman Raptor shears is significantly better, but you can get the knockoffs for way cheaper. But if you get this one here, I just like the sheath better. It has a lot of functionality and all the other type of stuff, but for me personally, unless your company or something is buying you the Leatherman, I would just get the knockoff, especially if you're not using it all the time. If you're using this professionally all the time, then get the Leatherman. But if you're only going to use this in an emergency, this has like everything the Leatherman has, maybe not as sharp. It has the same sheath as the Leatherman. It has the same measuring, all the other type of crap for 32 bucks. So, you know, I would probably spend a lot less money on that bad boy and just make life that much easier. Guys, I got to get ready for a meeting, but hey, listen, this live stream will be available to you. If I see any more deals, I'll add them to my master page on the Amazon link. I'm also going to try to go live again later if I can see anything that's different or anything that you guys talk about. Hey, once again, as mentioned before, join the Discord. I'm about to go into the Discord now, and all these people that just joined, I'm going to make sure you're verified so that you can actually post in the Discord. If you see folks are actually posting deals in the Discord as we speak. Somebody just posted the Remit Rhino for $35. Ugh, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Shep just posted the Bose Quiet Comfort noise canceling headphones, and I literally have the QC35s that I use when I cut the grass. So he has the Bose Quiet Comforts on a deal. We talked about these wax canvas pouches before. Mike and I just posted that. So, you know, we got folks that are posting deals in the Discord. I'll add those as well. So that's going to make life that much easier. If this is your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.